Story 1. The Big Girl Bed. Mommy and Daddy exchanged nervous glances as they watched their little girl climb into her big girl bed. It was a beautiful bed of purple and blue, with a fancy headboard, and the little girl had fallen in love with it the moment she first saw it. They had brought it home in a big box, and Daddy spent the afternoon in the garage assembling it. She had napped in it a couple of times already, but this was the first night it would replace her crib. Mommy cried a little that day when Daddy took the crib apart. The little girl felt strangely sad, too, when she watched Daddy pack their crib away in the attic. But she was a big girl now, and this was a big girl's bed. Her parents tucked her in, and Daddy stroked her hair while Mommy, with a lump in her throat, sang a sweet bedtime song. When they tiptoed away, they left the bedroom door crack open just a little, and inside the room everything grew still. The little girl's breathing slowed. The kitty clock on the wall tick-tock. One by one, all the lights in the house went out, and soon Mommy and Daddy were in bed. Theodora Stuffing sat up in the new big girl bed, and giving a stretch, marveled at her surroundings. What had happened to the crib? She rubbed her glass eyes and leaned over to make sure the little girl slept soundly.
"Where are we, Thea?"
asked her droopy voice.
"Where did all the bars go?"
Lumpy the stuffed elephant looked around with an anxious concern.
"I don't know, Lump," said Theodora. It was like this when I woke up."
"I'm scared,"
Lumpy whispered. Flops landed between the two of them with a giggle. Her long ears flying all around. "I like it," Flops declared. "It's nice and bouncy." "Flops," hissed Theodora, "knock off all the jumping. You know better." "Though it has happened at last," said Stitch. They turned to see the frayed old-timer hobble towards them. Stitch already served under the girl's mother during her growing years, had a limp and mismatched button eyes, but the others dearly loved this wise old doll. "What has happened, Miss Stitch?" asked Theodora. "This is it," said Stitch. "This is what we all signed up for. Before now we're merely companions. A young child's protected by the magic of a crib, but nights she sleeps in a big girl bed, so at last our service is beginning true. He will come for her, and we will protect her." "Who will come, Mr. Stitch?" "Crepitus, the Nightmare King. He will send his minions for a sweet child, and we'll be able to protect her." The very thought of it made the old doll puff up its chest in pride. "Crepitus," muttered Theodora. "I didn't think he was real."
"Could we pay someone else to do it?" whispered Lumpy. "Much safer that way."
"I think it might be wise," Stitch suggested, "to split it up and search the house for positions, Thea." "I trust your advice on this, Miss Stitch," said Theodora. "Let's do this."